Out last second disruption, saving his life, and Raven is also going to get Omniclash as well as Ohio, and a little bit of indecision there from Brian, and he might end up being able to bring down Ohio. Still the Alchemist is looking for a follow-up, and looks like they aren't going to get it. Disruption, saving his life, and Raven is also going to get Omniclash as well as Ohio, and a little bit of indecision there from Brian, and he might end up being able to bring down Ohio. Still the Alchemist is looking for a follow-up, and looks like they aren't going to get it. Disruption, saving his life, and Raven is also get Omniclash as well as Ohio, and a little bit of indecision there from Brian, and he might end up being able to bring down Ohio. Still the Alchemist is looking for a follow-up, and looks like they aren't going to get it. Disruption, saving his life, and Raven is also get Omniclash as well as Ohio, and a little bit of indecision there from Brian, and he might end up being able to bring down Ohio. Still the Alchemist is looking for a follow-up, and looks like they aren't going to get it. The Alchemist is looking for...
We'll see if the Alchemist build ends up paying off. If it's an S and Y, I would be shocked. It is an S and Y. Okay.
You are shocked.
I do not agree with an S and Y even a little bit in this situation. Halberd is like the only item that items that they need. Now, their Alchemist bought an S and Y, so I'm not sure how I feel about their chances right now.
Right.
But, you know, there's always the chance the Fnatic get a little bit over-aggressive, dive too far. I just, you know, I don't know what kind of team they are right now.
Did sometimes go a little bit too ham and got punished for it. We'll have to see if that's sort of what the relationship is between, you know, bringing in Ohio and Bushi, who obviously have a lot of experience as well, and where the shot calling brings them there. But you do see down here in the bottom lane, Shadow Demon and Mirana setting up for something against Nature's Prophet, and there might be a decent shot for a kill.
Oh, he's dead if he gets caught.
Okay.
Like 100% dead. Because the thing is, he's going to get Soul Catchered, he's going to eat a triple Star Storm and an arrow to the face. He's got an Orchid, so he doesn't have much in the way of survivability. He's pretty much gonna, yeah, he's gonna go splat. Unless, does he have trees out?
He does have a couple
if he has trees out, he can actually micro the trees in front of the disruption, and then hope that he doesn't get arrowed. That would be the ideal play. If he can do that, then he might live.
We'll have to see if he's got quick enough fingers and if the internet is not going to be a problem for him. Went for the Hand of Midas Orchid build. We haven't had a chance to talk about him. What is his eventual role going to be? Like sometimes we see going for super split push oriented Nature's Prophet with the Orchid. Is it just strictly battle now? And maybe like, do you even think about going back for a Hex?
I think Hex is always good on Prophet, mainly because you are sort of transitioning into a right clicker no matter what. Because just, he's intelligence based, Hex and Orchid offer you that. Obviously, you could build into Bloodthorn as well. I would say he probably gets BKB eventually, and then Hex is also on the table. Things like Assault as well, because no one else is going to buy an AC on his team. He can buy very easily. And I think they just want to make sure that he has a mixture of survivability and damage to be able to either contribute to fights or split push. I don't think he'll buy a Book. I think Book's too all-in-y and gimmicky in this stage. But yeah, I like BKB, Assault, Hex, all very, very good choices.
Look, he's already got one. It's good to go.
Oh yeah, he does. He's got the Scythe device thing. Wasn't that from like TI3 or something? TI2? Can't remember.
It seems that seems relevant for that era, definitely.
Yeah, because that was back when Bulldog reigned supreme in Nature's Prophet. Actually, I think Ohio was the guy who he was interviewed, and they said, "How did you learn how to play Nature's Prophet?" And he just literally said, "I watched Bulldog." That's what I was like. All right, well. He's the best prophet in the world. Can't really fault him for that.
That's great. You love to see when sort of pros from around the world give that respect to each other and stuff, and it's wonderful.
It's like they'll never, well, I guess depending on the player, most of them won't admit it.
Right.
But they'll be like, I learned from, so and so.
Definitely.
We all have our, our pride.
Absolutely. I was born ready to play Nature's Prophet. That's what Ohio really said. And
yeah.
I had affinity with him. Well, interesting skill builds and item builds and everything builds in this game. A lot of the Pugnas that I've seen have gone back for like Aether Lens and then eventually into Aghanim Scepter. He did opt to go instead in for the Yule Scepter, which you already talked about needing against the Jug and such, but also Guardian Greaves, which feels like another. It fits within the ethos of the way they want to play this.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's at this point it's like 5-man kill the buildings and just restrict map control. So. In that sense, he has pretty much every core item he needs. I would say for breaking high ground, Aether Lens is probably one of the most underrated items on that hero, because it allows you to blast from a safe distance. When you can do that and not commit your hero, it makes it get pressure to the enemy team, right? Every single time. I'll see if Ohio can live here. Hey, he's gonna get the tree.
Oh wow, saving the arrow. Good play.
It was about as good of an effort as you can make from Ohio.
They are going to end up losing that Shadow Demon AU. Time to punish. But yeah, Aether Lens, being able to siege from far away, keep himself safe. It's a long range on that one.
Yeah. But yeah, the Aether Lens and the Pugna, I would actually think it's still alright to go for it even this late. Because again, it's the high ground that's going to be the biggest test.
Have to see indeed which way they want to go with it. Like Venom now is probably building back. I mean, this is going to fail. Has a little bit of a smattering of, or wait, Aegon as well, right? Staff of Wizardry?
I don't think he buys it. Why does he have a Staff of Wizardry?
There wasn't a ninja patch, right, that we missed?
Wait, I don't know what Mr. Gorman's shop hotkey is. Let me double check.
Okay.
Oh, well. I'm pretty sure Vale does not use a Staff of Wizardry.
If anybody's wondering, also, Drasco's
yeah,
playing on LD's account right now.
Dude, he doesn't have like anything. How does he play Dota? I can't even edge pan. How does this even work?
So you're not supposed to have edge pan when you're observing stuff up. Yeah, it's all weird.
Yeah, I don't do my own observing. I'm spoiled. Most of the time I have spiritual web boss, and whenever they miss something, I flame them.
That's great. Yeah. That's the dream.
That is the dream.
Well, back into the game now. We haven't really missed a whole heck of a lot in our pursuit of figuring out why the Venomancer has a Staff of Wizardry, but I mean, assuming picking up this other circlet here, it's just gotta be a Veil.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Veil. He could have thought that he wanted a Force Staff, and then said, okay, Force Staff's not gonna help, as there is a very dead.
Oh, this disruption, still a little bit of a hard one to fight into, and it's gonna be able to walk away from that. Life Drain, Omnisplat turnaround on to do the Guardian Greaves, though keeping everybody very healthy, trying to run down Demon, and that Nether Ward is just doing work as well. They do burn through the Aegis, but everybody on Fire Dragoon is so low, flying, getting turned upon as well. A really good Glimmer Cape save there from the Venomancer, but it was never going to be enough, and now turned upon another time. Raven finds the kill.
Is
So
one
two
peanut butter
missed.
working on?
But still like a high price for it.
And one of my friends, if you consider the fact that
Okay.
if there was a virus there, I think that
No, there is one. There is one in my room. Yeah, I won't eat. You know, right? I eat breakfast, so I won't eat. Right? Okay. Yes, so many
Oh, still got then. Powers got one. Then okay.
We have that server. Switch.
killing
on the
Raven.
top.
And
This is ours. Server is
Bearman really mad and up in their face. A little bit of an awkward play there as they drop the scrap on top of the Alchemist. Now point it back into it. They aren't going to be able to find the kill on the count. God, this is
No more.
yeah, that he just exploded. And Ohio has opted to save his ultimates more or less for any kind of kill. It's kind of an experience synergy that we're talking about during
I will
the
just open back.
He just, at this point, is favoring kill potential over keeping the lanes pushed, because, I mean, let's be honest, they're all pushed anyway. He doesn't even need to pop Dangerous Wrath to keep them out of
Hey Kishore, that is his server.